Hello, viewer. Welcome to Full Record Jacket with Phil and Ben. As we record this show, it's a lovely, it's a bit of an overcast Sunday morning, but you may be watching it any time of day or night. It doesn't matter. How you doing, Ben?
I'm alright, dude. It's Sunday, so I can't complain too much. You know how it is.
Now,
I'm up. I'm alive. My hair's looking not too bad. I have got an emergency standby cap down there, if needed. I've got a Beatles t-shirt on, and I haven't changed my record in a week, so I am good and consistent.
are you feeling comfortable?
I'm always comfortable, dude.
How's your seat? Is your seat feeling warm?
I mean, I'm a man of age, so if it's feeling warm, that's because I've done a tummy shame.
Well, your seat's about to get a little bit hotter because what Ben didn't know, viewer, until we started this show, he didn't know any more in advance than you, is that he's going to be doing a quiz. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Ben, we love it when Ben does a quiz, don't we? Because he gets all worked up and
But what?
anguished. And yeah.
What's it a
So
quiz
it's
on? Come on, are you going to tell me it's a quiz
time.
on?
It's quiz time. So we're going to be quizzing you, Ben. 20 questions. Some of them are multiple choice, and some of them are not. Okay. When they haven't got multiple choice, that's because I expect you to know the answer.
God.
So the subject is the lyrical meanings behind the songs on the new Taylor Swift album. No, it's not really. Don't worry, Ben. You're okay. It is. Well, I thought, how can we be nice to Ben? Can we give him another Oasis quiz? Because he did one recently. Could we do another one? And I thought, no, it's too easy. So it's not an Oasis quiz. But you might be relieved it's not a million miles away because it's a quiz on Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
Oh no. This could not go well.
Right, 20 questions. We've got to get through it quickly. So you're not going to have too long to think.
Okay.
So, in what year were Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds officially formed?
2000 album came out 2011. So it wasn't. So it's got to be 2010, just by pure. Yeah, because they wouldn't have been formed in 2011. That's when the album came out. So they would have been together then. So I'm going 2010.
Well, the Oasis split was 2009, wasn't it? And you're right that the debut album came out in 2011, and he did form it in 2010. So well done.
Thank you very much.
First question in the bag. So what is the title of the debut album by Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds?
Doesn't have a title. It is Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds and Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds.
You are correct.
Thank you very much.
That's 2 out of 20. I'm not quite sure what the pass mark is on this. I'm thinking it should
be 10%. What were we saying? Are we going?
Well, I think it's got to be at least 60. You've got to get at least 2/3, whatever that is, out of 20. I forgot what that is out of 20. It's about 14, isn't it? Something like that. You've got to get 14, at least. The second part of the band's name was inspired by a song titled High Flying Bird, recorded by which American rock group? You can have a multiple choice of 3 if you need it.
I think I know who it is because he got the idea for the name from Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. But the song he was listening to was High Flying Bird by Jefferson Aeroplane. And you know what? I put Jefferson Aeroplane on yesterday for my daughter, White Rabbit, and this song happened to be in the list of their songs, so I do remember seeing it yesterday as well. So, yeah.
Well, you are correct. It is, but Jefferson Airplane because they're American. They're not aero. They're air. But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you.
Who went on to be Jefferson Starship?
They did when they went 80s. So he's got 3 out of 3 so far, It's not doing too bad, is he? Number 4. Which former member of Oasis is the drummer for the High Flying Birds touring band?
Well, he wasn't the original drummer because that was it? Oh, there was another guy drumming. But is the drummer the same drummer that was in BDI? Because if it is, it's Chris Sharrock.
You're correct. I must admit, I don't know whether he was in BDI.
He was in BDI as well.
Well, there you go.
They did have another drummer. Was it? I can't remember his name. Tim something. Jeremy Stacey. There was 2 ex-members anyway. But yeah, I'm going Chris Sharrock.
So for 5 out of 5, what is the title of the band's second studio album that came out in 2015?
Who Built the Moon? Council Skies. Chasing Yesterday.
I thought you were going to come unstuck then, Ben, but you haven't. You're okay. 5 out of 5.
Yeah. Who Built the Moon was the third album, the one that sort of, devise it,
It's divisive.
Divisive, that's the word I was looking
remember
for.
That.
Early hour of the morning, Philster.
It might come in useful later, that one.
Oh.
So, Russell Pritchard, the bassist for the touring band,
yes,
was previously a member of which English indie rock band?
I know this. Well, I think it's him, because I always think Russell Pritchard is related to Luke Pritchard, from lead singer of the what they called? The name's gone from me. Kooks.
Yeah.
But he was in. Oh, I might get this wrong, actually. I'm sure he's in the Zootons. I think he was in the Zootons. I think that rings a bell. But then there was a guy in.
Is that what you think?
In Liam Gallagher's band that was from the Zootons. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the Zootons. I think it's the Zootons, but then I think Liam had somebody. I'm not sure. I'm going the Zootons.
You're going the Zootons. Well, you did prevaricate about that. What was that other band you mentioned there?
The Kooks.
The Kooks. Well, if you'd said the Kooks, then you wouldn't have 6 out of 6, because it's the Zootons.
I thought Liam had, is it Jay Mellor or whatever it is? He was in Kasabian or something. I know that yeah. I'm doing quite well at this. I thought I was going to suck.
You're doing okay.
Yeah.
So which single was the first single to be released from the band's debut album in 2011?
Oh, that is I know what it is, and I'm sure it's that single that's got Daryl Hannah in the video. It's where is it? I'm sure it's The Death of You and Me. The death of you and me, and you can see the sunshine coming. That one, I think. Oh, now that look you've just given me, Phil. It makes
I don't
me
think
doubt
I've seen that. I haven't seen that video. I didn't know Daryl Hannah was in that.
I'm sure it's that one she's in. I'm sure she's in one of them, but it's not If I Had a Gun, because I think that was the second one. What a Life. Was it Everybody's on the Run? Oh. Maybe it's Everybody's on the Run. Oh, now I'm confused myself.
Well, you know what they say, don't they?
Into the sun, I can bend this city round for me. No, that doesn't sound like it's going to be a first lead-off single. I think it's The Death of You and Me because it's got that quite upbeaty thing to it. Yeah, I'm going with that. I was going to go Everybody's on the Run, but I don't think it is Everybody's on the Run.
Well, if it was multiple choice, those two were in the multiple choice. The other one that was in the multiple choice was If I Had a Gun.
Yes.
But that's not it. It was The Death of You and Me.
So is that one?
Yeah, you're correct.
Sweet. I'm doing a lot better at this than I thought I would.
So, what is the title of the band's third studio album? It came out in 2017.
I remember this. I remember waking up in the morning and putting it straight on. It's got the scissor playing lady on it, the French lady. It's got the tin whistle on Holy Mountain, and it is Who Built the Moon, Phil Stir.
You are correct.
Great album.
Now, I think you might know this one based on what you were rambling about earlier on.
Go on.
So, number 9, the prefix.
Say I'll ramble.
Only occasionally. The prefix of Noel Gallagher's on the band's name, as in Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, was inspired by one of the iterations of Fleetwood Mac.
Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac.
That is it, yes.
That is it, isn't it?
That is basically where it was going, yeah. It's Peter Green. It
was Peter Green's, because he said he could never see his name up in lights on a, concert thing, so it had to be Noel Gallagher's something. You say?
Well, Ben's got 9 out of 10, viewer. So I
9
don't know how
out of 10?
doing. Yeah, so far.
What one have I got wrong?
You haven't, because we haven't. Sorry, you've got 9 out of 10 so far, but we're about to ask you the 10th question, which will then determine.
Yeah,
so we'll determine whether you've got 10 out of 10 and halfway through the quiz. I don't know how viewers doing, but you can all play along at home. Yeah. So, which guitarist has been a guest contributor on some of the Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds albums? Is it, out of these, is it Bernard Butler, John Squire, or Johnny Marr?
Well, it's only got to be one of them, hasn't it? See, if you'd thrown Paul Weller in, it might have teased me, Phil. Tease me, baby, till I lose control. It's his good friend and guitar-giving hero. Not that he's got any guitars left to give, I don't think, at the moment, has he?
Have they all been lost by transport companies?
Yeah, they have been, yeah. It's Jean-Noir Moir.
It's Johnny Marr, you're right. So
it is Johnny Moir. Ma. Who toured with him? He toured with him at Warwick Castle on that Council Skies tour, because I saw them both.
You did see that?
I did, yeah.
So what's the name of the independent record label that's owned by Noel and on which the albums are primarily released?
It is a type of food that I would never like to eat, because I think that in its natural, normal form, it is one of God's greatest things he has given humankind, and that is the mashed potato. But if you add a little bit of, unripened apples to it, it could be classed as sour mash.
What is that? What sour mash? Sour mash, to me, you're correct, by the way. Sour mash is on the side of a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Is it?
It says sour mash on the side of a Jack Daniels bottle.
No, it's an actual thing.
But I don't know what it means.
Shall we look it up?
Well, I'm guessing that's where Noel must have got it from. Because I think he may have drunk Jack Daniels on maybe one or two occasions.
One or two occasions, yeah. So it is actually an actual thing. It's not mashed potato with
Well, I don't know whether it means it's something to do with the process or how they make the whiskey. I don't know, but I don't know. It definitely says it on if you look at all the inscription on the
Yeah, I
side of
can
the
picture it now in my mind's eye. God,
It
the
says sour
light
mash,
is
but
coming in. I look ill. Look how pale I
I
look.
don't know what it.
Right, I'm going to unlock my phone, and we're going to have a look at
Sour mash. Yeah, what's sour mash?
Sour mash. Oh, here we go.
You didn't really think, viewer, did you, that a Phil and Ben quiz would stay focused and on topic for
very
more than
long
11 questions?
Here we go. Sour mash is a process used in the distilling industry that uses material from an older batch of mash to adjust the acidity of new mash. The term can also be used as the name of the type of mash used in such a process, and the bourbon, like the biscuits, made using this process can be referred to as sour mash bourbon.
So that's what Jack Daniels is, then. It's a sour mash bourbon.
Yeah. Mashing is the process of combining ground grain, malted barley, supplementary grains such as corn, rye, wheat, with water and then heating the mixture. Mashing allows the enzymes in the malt, primarily amylase, and B, whatever that is in a B, that's some weird thing, to break down the starch in the grain into sugars. So there we go. I am enlightened, Phil.
There we go. Now we know.
Yeah. You learn something every day on it. We are not only are we bringing insightful music material to the masses, but we are educating people as well. We should be getting an MBE soon, I think, Phil.
So, what is the title of the most recent studio album by Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds? It came out in 2023.
Yeah, it comes. The front cover of this album was shot at the old Highfield Road. That's a completely different stadium. It's
the old Manchester
Main
City
Road.
one, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was the Manchester City one. It was taken on the old centre circle where they've got a. It's same with Coventry as well. They've got a little monument where the centre circle, the centre spot used to be. It is Council Skies, which comes from, is it Peter Key or something like that, from his book Council Skies? So yeah,
that's it.
I'm going with Council Skies, and that's a really good album actually. So I'm sure it's Peter Key, somebody like that. He wrote and Noel Gallagher had it on his coffee table, and he had written a song, and he just needed a line or something for it, and yeah, that's what he went with. It was there, and it filled the void of a title that was required. So,
12 out of 12.
Thank you very much.
So far, viewer, he's got 12 out of 12. So, question 13.
Oh, God.
Which long-time keyboardist who previously played with Oasis is a member of Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds?
Is this... Now, I always get the two confused, because you got Jeremy Strange Boy's Stacey, haven't you? And I don't think he is the keyboard player. I think it's Mike Rowe. I always get the two confused. One of them is, one of them isn't. Don't think it's Strange Boy Stacey. I'm going to go with Mike Rowe because wasn't there keyboard player called Phil Smith? Didn't they have somebody in the band called Phil Smith, or was he a roadie?
Well, I can't play keyboards, so I'm probably not strong enough to be a roadie either.
I think it's Mike Rowe.
You're going for Mike Rowe?
I'm going with Mike Rowe, but there's a little bit of me that says it could be somebody else.
Well, this is question 13, which, it's not a lucky number, is it?
It's not a lucky number, Phil. If you were wanting to collect some numbers together that were unlucky, I think 13 would be in there of its unlucky numbers.
Did you know that it's Taylor Swift's lucky number because she was born on the 13th of December? And it's your lucky one as well because you're correct. It was Mike Rowe.
Oh, sweet mama. Thank you very much.
13 out of 13.
Is there going to be a Noel Edmonds question?
We're going to go to question 14 now. So, what's the title of the concert that was streamed through On Air on the 21st of September 2023? It was streamed as a pay-per-view, and it was a concert performance that took place in Manchester. But what is the full title of the video? It's basically the venue's name is in there.
From 2023?
Yeah.
It's not Heaton Park, is it?
I'll tell you that you're on the right lines. It's basically the name of a park, but it's not Heaton Park. It's live at something Park, Manchester.
So it's in Manchester?
Yeah, according to the title. And Wikipedia does say that it was a headline performance at that park. It was filmed on the 26th of August, 23.
Oh.
I could give you some multiple choice.
Yeah.
Name some parks in Manchester. I don't have names of any parks in Manchester, so I'll just get some here.
I only know
Let's see if...
2, maybe 3. But...
Okay, so was it Piccadilly Gardens?
No, I don't think it... No.
Was it Alexandra Park? Was it Mayfield Park?
Mayfield Park?
Mayfield Park. Or was it Wythenshawe Park?
Don't know. See, Wythenshawe Park, I would say, is more Heaton Park-esque. The other parks I've never heard of, apart from Piccadilly one, but I don't... Depends what kind of gig it was. Was it? Can you tell me what the attendance was? Or was that out of...
It doesn't tell us that on Wikipedia because it's just about their concert filmography, but it does say that it was a headline performance there, so it must have been a reasonably... Well, it couldn't have been just a tiny little one-off gig. It was a big gig, I believe. It was we're talking about thousands of people watching.
I don't know. And Heaton Park wasn't in your list, was it? Heaton Park would have been too big, I would have thought.
It's not Heaton Park.
Well, I'll have to go with Wythenshawe Park then, because I don't know. I know Wythenshawe Park, and that does seem very Heaton Park-ish. Whether it's as big, I don't know. But do you know what? This is the first time I'm aware of this gig. What was it on? Like Amazon, Netflix, that sort of thing?
It was on some kind of paper. It was on air, pay-per-view, apparently. The good news is it was Wythenshawe Park.
Oh, it was?
So you're correct.
Sweet mama!
Apparently the Cure are doing a show there next year as part of their tour.
Should we go?
Yeah. If you want to.
I don't know. As well.
I do like the Cure.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Do I want to go all the way to Manchester to see them in a park? I'm not sure.
We can go on the swings with them.
Now, where did I get to? That was question 14. I've scrolled off it. Number 15.
Go on.
Right. What is the title of the band's 2021 compilation album?
Oh. Yeah.
It covers the years 2011 to 2021. But what is the title of the compilation album?
It's something Volume 1, isn't it?
Volume 1 is in there, yeah.
And it's got the same... It is literally there.
So I'm surprised you haven't got 5 different copies of it.
Well, there's a copy down there. There's a copy on tape up there. And it's Back the Way We Came, Volume 1. I think it is anyway. What's that? I can't see because his hair is covering up the title. But
you're correct. It is Back the Way
We Came, Volume 1. And
you've got all the words.
The cover for that album was inspired by the best of by the Bee Gees.
It looks like a 60s kind of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, the colouring and everything was supposed to be reminiscent of that famous Bee Gees best of album. So, yeah.
You got all the words in all the right order. So you are now on 15 out of 15.
Spawned three EPs from that album as well.
Right. Now, this one does have a multiple choice available if you struggle with this.
Go on.
So, which musical group contributed vocals to the track Everybody's on the Run and some other tracks on the debut album by Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds? So Everybody's on the Run.
Yeah.
The backing vocals, which group did those backing vocals? Do you want the multiple choice?
Yeah, go on. You're going to have to, yeah.
So was it the London Philharmonic Orchestra?
No.
Was it the BBC Concert Orchestra? Or was it the Crouch End Festival Chorus?
The Crouch End thing sounds more Noel Gallagher-ish, doesn't it, than using the BBC? I'm going to be wrong on this one, I think. I think this is where my perfect streak comes to an end. But I'm going to say the Crouch End Orchestra. Only because Yeah, I'm going to go with that, yeah.
Right, Crouch End Festival Chorus. So that was the third of the choices. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know whether Noel has... Obviously, he has appeared on the BBC, hasn't he? He's been on Jules Holland and stuff like that. I don't know whether he's actually done anything with the BBC Concert Orchestra. He may have done. But he didn't have them on the album. He did have the Crouch End Festival Chorus.
Really?
Yep. So 16 points out of a possible 16. So
I am. I'm going to say it, Phil. Smashing it out the park for what is the time? Whatever time it is on this Sunday morning.
It looks like you built the moon at the moment, Ben. But
not just the moon, Philster.
And possibly the Earth
else
and
in
stars
this
as well.
universe.
Right, 17. That album we just mentioned, Who Built the Moon?
Yeah.
Was the first that was not produced by Noel, and which long-time Oasis producer? So what I'm basically saying is who produced the first 2 albums with Noel?
What, and he did Oasis albums as well?
He did apparently do Oasis albums as well, but he was the producer, along with Noel, of the first 2 High Flying Birds
Mark Stent
albums. Do you want to be? I'm going to give you a multiple choice here.
Go on then.
Was it Owen Morris? Mark
he did a lot of
Stent, or was it David Sardi?
Oh. Oh, I don't think it's Owen Morris. So it comes now down to Stent. Now, Stent did he do... He did Standing on the Shoulders of Giants, didn't he?
Now, to be fair, I'm just double-checking this on Wikipedia, and it says that the second album is produced by Noel Gallagher and doesn't have this guy's name attached to it. But he was the producer of the co-producer of the first High Flying Birds album. I'm going to sneeze.
Let's have a look at his sneeze face. There he goes. Well, it wasn't Owen Morris.
Mike and just cancelled it in time there on the mic.
I don't think it was Owen Morris. Did Mark Stent only do Standing on the Shoulders of Giants? It's between Stent and... It's about the S's. Sardi or Stent. Sardi or Stent. I'm seeing if I've got a coin. I can flip a coin. Oh, let's flip this. Sardi. Right, that side Sardi, that side Stent. Right.
Shall I give you a little? I'll give you a little clue here.
It's landed that side up, which was the Sardi side up.
Okay.
I'm going to go... Because I've never really paid much attention to who's produced the albums after sort of Standing on the Shoulders of Giants.
I'll give you a bit of a clue. The producer of this first High Flying Birds album was also the producer of Dig Out Your Soul.
Oh, Dave Sardi then.
You are right. And your coin had landed on that anyway, hadn't it? So
yeah.
You got 17 out of 17. You're just hanging in there.
Right. What's next? Come on, hit me with it.
Three more.
Yeah.
3 more. Between 2019 and 2020, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds released 3 EPs. Which of these titles is not one of the EPs?
Yeah.
Blue Moon Rising.
That was
This is
EP.
The Place.
This is
the Place, and The Dying of the Light.
Dying of the Light. Yeah,
so
Dying
Blue
of the
Moon
Light.
Rising, This is the Place, and The Dying of the Light. You're saying The Dying of the Light is not an EP.
Or was
Dying of
the Light an EP? And what was the middle one?
This is the Place.
No, because This Is the Place. I'm sure I've got This Is the Place on 12-inch. I think that was the first one as well that was released, This Is the Place. And then Blue Moon Rising. I think the other one was a single. What was the last one?
The Dying of the Light.
I'm going to say the last one. I'm not even sure. It was an album track anyway, but I'm going to say the last one.
You're right, it was an album track. It's a song on Chasing Yesterday. It's not an EP, so you're correct. The Dying of the Light is not an EP title.
Yes. This is the Place. The Blue Moon Rising is an excellent track.
So, which high-profile musician known as the Modfather has featured as a guest on High Flying Birds records? Is it Damon Albarn, Steve Craddock, or Paul Weller?
Damon Albarn.
I'm just going to say this again. Which musician?
Yeah, Damon Albarn, King of the Mobs. He was in the Jam and everything. Damon Albarn Style Council.
Known as the Modfather.
Yeah, he did that album, didn't he? Stanley Albarn Road.
Yeah. So what are you going with?
I'm good. Well, Damon Albarn, Paul Weller, Noel Edmonds. It is Paul. It's Paul Weller, Philster. It's Paul Weller. There's only one mod father, isn't there? There's only one king of the mods. Well, some may say it's Vince Noir, but I'm going to go with Paul Weller, Phil.
Okay. How many of Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds studio albums have reached number 1 on the UK album chart?
3, because the last one got kept off number 1 by the Foo Fighters.
Now, that's interesting because you may well be correct about that, but it's not what this Google Gemini has given me as the answer.
I'm sure Council Skies, it might have gone to number 1 on like the independent chart, etc. But I'm sure
this is the general UK album chart, the main album chart.
Yeah, I'm sure it only went to number 2. I'm sure it went to number 1 on like the independents or whatever it is.
Well, you may be quite right. We're going to have to look this up now, aren't we?
Or download albums, it went to number 1. Something like that anyway. But the official UK chart, I'm sure it went to number 2 because it was kept off by the Foo Fighters. Which, if that is correct, that means I am better than Google Gemini.
UK albums. It was a number 2, Council Skies, because it was a number 1 of the indie albums chart, but not the main albums chart.
In your face, AI.
So we're going to give you 20 out of 20 and declare you to be a high-flying genius.
Well, thank you very much. And do you know what? This leads me on to, Philster, because we haven't got long left, because I've got to go and take my car down to have its squeaky brake replaced. But talking about Noel Gallagher does bring me on to a talking point we will bring up again. I got this the other day. The 30th anniversary. Now, I don't know if it's any different to the 25th anniversary, which is unopened and behind me, but
is it the 30th copy that you? Is it the 30th copy you bought as well?
It is about the 30th copy. But do you know anything different about that album cover?
There's no people on it.
There's no people, but what else is different about that album cover?
Is that taken 30 years later?
It is, because that is a Ford Focus right there. And that is 30 years later, that photograph there. But no doubt we will talk about this album on our next show, because it does have 5 unplugged tracks on it. And it's 3 vinyl records. I haven't opened it yet. I might open it up on the next show, but I do still have behind me. No, it will
when you
be
say
here.
They're unplugged, were they unplugged tracks from MTV when
I'm
Liam
not too sure actually, but I've still got the 25th anniversary, which I've never opened. So,
am I right to think that they were going to do MTV Unplugged, and they did do it, but Liam had some kind of huff and didn't sing,
throat infection apparently, and then proceeded to heckle Noel from the
that's right, yeah,
from the gantry or whatever they called it.
So
that was
what they put? Was that it then? That what they put on that album?
I'm not sure if it is those. Do you know what? I would like them. I'd like them to release that, and also. And I sent you a picture of it the other day because I have bought it because, yes, I am an idiot. They are re-releasing and it will complete the collection of 12 inches because the cheapest I could find it was about £380. But they are releasing, and it must be, allegedly, maybe, possibly, definitely, because somebody might have a tax bill to pay, because he said he would never re-release it, is Familiar to Millions. So that's been and I have bought it. So that is coming out sooner rather than later. One of those two. So yeah, I'm now a completist, Phil. But I would like them to. I'm quite surprised that sort of MTV, because they did it with the Nirvana album, haven't released that. Because Noel was very good that night. It was a good live performance. So.
Maybe that's what it is, though. Is that what it is that they put onto that?
I'm not too sure. Edition? Does it say on the back where it was No, I'll have to do some research. We'll talk, we'll obviously we're an Oasis channel now. I'll do some research, I'll find out, and I will report back on one of our future shows, which will be, by that point, Rob Thomas may have come off the vinyl record player, but he's still on there. Bit of upbeat pop, and no doubt, Phil, so you've listened to it like I told you to in the last show. You haven't, have you? Because Taylor Swift's got a new album out.
I haven't heard any of these pop albums at all.
No, because Taylor Swift. You've been listening to Talk. I know you've been listening to Talk. But I know you're going to be slightly obsessed with Taylor now, aren't you?
Well, actually, on the day that Taylor Swift's album came out, I listened to Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, twice.
Oh. And the answer to the question, Marvin, is I'm listening to your album.
That's what was going on. I liked it so much. I hadn't heard it for a long time. Liked it so much, I decided to play it all again.
Maybe we should do a review of that album.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we'll find out what's going on. Is it still Black History Month, or was that September?
I think it's October in the UK. I discovered. I thought it was a good excuse.
So we will do a review of that album, because I'd like to listen to a bit Marvin Gaye. So it'd be nice to sort of go down that road, and not just be a
go for it.
Yeah, a Oasis talking, Beatles loving sort of thing. Even though I am in a Beatles t-shirt today.
I'm going to be busting out Aretha Franklin and James Brown later on.
Well, I did say I'm going to listen to Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, and I'm going to listen to some Michael Kowanka. There's a name to get your gums round, isn't it?
Are you pronouncing that correctly?
Let me open my phone. It's Michael. I'm sure he was on support for Liam or Noel. Michael I don't know. I can't. Because I don't know how to spell it. I can't because I don't know how to spell it. I don't know. Anyway, it's that guy. I'll find out how to pronounce it, and I'm going to listen to his album because he's very good. So, yeah. But as far as quizzes go, dude, I am king of the castle.
Yeah. And don't worry, viewers, I will at some point hear the Taylor Swift album. Don't worry, I will.
Well, don't worry, Philster, because somebody might do you a quiz on Taylor Swift's new album. Or you might do it on Al Green. Who knows? I'm a bit stealthy, Phil, and I'm going to come at you, and you won't know when I'm coming. I'll just get you in a quizzy net.
Thanks for watching, viewer. How well did you do on the quiz? I hope you did as well as Ben.
Nobody's doing as well as me, really. Philster, because I am king of the quizzes.
There was no propensity to claim that you did better than him, I'm afraid, but there you go. That's the way it fell.
The rest is mere mortals, Phil. Just mere mortals.
Bye for now.